What happens if you stay disciplined for just 7 days? Not 30 days, not 90 days, just 1 week. Most people think nothing really changes in 7 days, but that's not true. Because discipline doesn't just change your results, it changes your brain. On day 1, everything feels uncomfortable. Your brain resists, you feel lazy. You keep thinking about quitting. That's because your brain is used to easy dopamine, scrolling, comfort, distraction. And now suddenly, you're forcing it to focus, so it fights back. On day 2, the resistance is still there, but something small changes. You complete your tasks, even if it feels forced, and that creates something powerful, a small win. And your brain notices it. On day 3, something interesting happens. Your mind becomes slightly clearer. Not perfect, but less scattered. Why? Because you've reduced distractions. And when your brain isn't overloaded with constant stimulation, it starts to focus better. On day 4, your energy feels different. Not because you suddenly became stronger, but because you stopped wasting energy on useless decisions. Less overthinking, less distraction, more control. On day 5, your confidence starts to build. Not fake confidence, real confidence. Because now you have proof. You showed up even when you didn't feel like it. And confidence is built on proof, not motivation. On day 6, discipline starts feeling slightly easier. Not easier, but easier. Because your brain begins to adapt. It realizes this is your new normal. And resistance slowly decreases. On day 7, something powerful happens. You start seeing yourself differently. Not as someone who tries, but as someone who actually does the work. And that shift changes everything. Because the biggest change in 7 days is not physical. It's identity. You go from someone who depends on mood to someone who acts despite it. And once your identity changes, your habits follow automatically. But here's the truth most people ignore. The problem is not that 7 days isn't enough. The problem is, most people never complete even 7 days. They quit on day 2, they skip on day 3, they restart again and again. And that's why nothing changes. Because discipline is not built in intensity. It's built in completion. So what happens if you stay disciplined for 7 days? You don't just become more productive. You break the cycle. You prove to yourself that you can control your actions. And once you have that proof, you don't need motivation anymore. You just need to continue. Because now you know you're capable.